Hello. So today our topic, I guess, should be something like identity crisis. something like finding yourself through the chaos of labeling and categorizing and going through school and courses and education and, finding your role within society and then realizing that that's not your role, and then realizing that you now are basically starting over, finding yourself, finding what you want to, and by you I mean myself, want to commit your life to, and finding something that you can also say that, like, having enough of the ambiguity to be able to go deeper into the self and discover and have that artist side, but also have the label, some kind of a label, some kind of connection with reality. And whether that is something that you practice or do, or a label, like a job title or a something. And as I was writing my blog post for this video, I kept coming back to martial artist. And I've been reflecting on this for some time, what is the direction of my brand, of my work, and what am I doing? And I looked at what have I actually done consistently over the years. And the one thing that I found that I've done without fail is practicing karate. And I've half the last 6 years I've been doing that every single week. And I have been doing this, making videos and creating content and my business for the last 3 years. And I've taken some breaks. I'm still here. And I found karate, that's been here the entire time. It's been a silent thing that I almost even forgot was there because it's become so much a part of my life. And so I was looking at okay, well, it's okay if I don't want to define myself precisely, because we're not meant to be defined so precisely, and that's okay. But what is one thing you can kind of narrow that focus in on that also will include the other pieces that you're interested in? And this I asked myself, and I came up back to martial arts. And the reason I think that this is so fitting is because I tried to, I had my languages I focused on. I did this language and that language, and I did this job and that job, and that was cool, and that's been part of me. And my languages are still a part of me because I know those languages and I have those skills, and maybe one day I'll practice a bit more in them to improve them. But for right now, I'm focused on my karate again, and writing. That's what's the other piece. I was like, what is this thing? Even this week I was going to do something different than create this piece, and then I just found myself sitting at my computer pouring my heart out into my post, and there it is. And that's martial artist, that. We have gnats over here. That's martial arts, is that connection with the self. And even through my Kundalini work, through my practice, all of my coaching, all my practice, everything that I've done has been ultimately to improve my relationship with myself and my ability to randomly find a new place to sit over here. Now, on this rock, I'm sitting on a rock. here, a giant rock. It's quite comfortable over here, actually, kind of. But that and all of those skills that I've been developing, those have also fit into this, because what I've practiced and what I've learned through karate, through Shaolin Kempo karate, it's been really valuable. It's like the self-defense aspect of it, and then of course like the self-awareness, the like character, the flexibility, the strength, all of those pieces. But the piece that I wasn't quite getting there as much was the more spiritual piece, where I dove into my reading and my practice with Kundalini and yoga practices, like going to different events and like sound baths and hypnotherapy and things like this that improve my mind, myself. And that, I feel like, is my mission, my purpose. I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth right now, but like because this has been my whole thing, like what am I doing? But that's what I'm doing, is I want to bring more of that into martial arts practice. I want to bring more of the spiritual side back into martial arts. And Kundalini, it's like not so much with martial arts, but it is actually, because it's essentially chi and chi karate. And so I want to bring more of my chi and my energetic practice into my karate. And I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm not sure how much of that is going to be like my physical practice, how this is really going to fit in. This is martial arts too. This is the mindset piece, which is so important. Everything else is impossible without the mindset piece. And so this is a part of that. How the physical piece is going to fit in long term, I'm not quite sure yet. In the meantime, I am continuing my own practice. I am teaching occasionally, and yeah, just feeling into how I'm bringing all of this together. I really desire to bring in more of my language, practice and pieces into my karate practice too. And especially, like, I'm really interested in Chinese and Japanese, so Mandarin has been what I've practiced, and especially for the type of karate that I do, because it's Shaolin Kempo based in the Shaolin Temple in China, and it's a mixed martial arts. So we also have words and like pieces that are influenced by Japanese culture, and I'm really interested in that. So I do foresee myself somehow infusing those into my practice here. But I really want to shift my focus. I want to narrow in on martial arts. And even I really like the using Karate Kid, like the wax on, wax off approach. I really like the outdoor and nature. Like, I've got my bonsai trees over there. I've got, my garden, and I really want my practice to be outdoors. Like, I just want to be in nature. I want to be like practicing. I want to have people of some kind around me. I'm not sure what this is going to look like, whether it's like more in-person stuff, more online stuff. These are the really uncertain areas right now that I know will become more clear the more I continue along my path and hold this intention. But it's just really, really fuzzy right now. And I've been feeling a lot of I guess some frustration around the not knowing, and like trying to organize. Can we shift here? Trying to organize my business and my website and just like things more, and trying to plan out, like, do we want to do courses? Do we want to do more products? Do we want to do, like, what do we want to do here? In addition to these videos and blog posts, that's actually going to contribute to my business, and so that this is going to work out for me long term. And that again is where I am like at a loss of knowing exactly and feeling into all these different possibilities and just not really being able to entirely commit to any of those. But the one thing that has felt really, really good is showing up to these and the blogs and Instagram, more or less it feels good, and to karate and my writing and having time to read, having time to be out here in nature, in my garden. And so I definitely want to continue more of those and find my way with this. And I guess I would like to know if there is anyone that is interested. I don't know, just comment if you have something that's like interesting that you want to say or that you want to share that you thought during this. Like, you can just comment that, and I'm not even gonna say like what I'm looking for. It's just like, just comment if you have something to say, and I'll read it and I'll respond to you. And that's it, I think, for today, because there's not an answer in here. There's not an answer to this, but I hope that this is a nice addition to after reading that blog post. If you haven't checked out that blog post yet, make sure you do, because this will make a lot more sense with it. And I will see you guys back here next Monday. Remember, we're Monday and Thursday with another with another video and blog post. And in the meantime, I'll be over on Instagram if you want to come over, hang out with me, see what's going on in the garden. All right, bye guys.